Hey guys, welcome to your love reading, Spiritual Infusion 1111. Let's go ahead and get right into your messages. All right. What do we need to know right now as a collective when it comes to love and romance? Whew, okay. So, first card out we have is Common Ground. You may be in a situation right now that could have had tensions very high. Like there's something here where it feels like either you're walking on pins and needles or there's something that you and your person need to have some type of conversation or communication about in order to see eye to eye on something. So there may be disagreements that could have come up, but those disagreements are coming in as more of misunderstandings and almost like a lack of information or a lack of focus. So you could be having arguments or you could be, frustrated with this individual and you don't know why. Well, a good reason for that is you don't have all the information when it comes to this person. Now, kind of crazy, but I just recorded a whole reading and halfway through the reading, my microphone stopped. And I didn't know that. And in that reading, which will be published on Spiritual Infusion Unfiltered, it was talking about how somebody here, what was holding them back was them not being able to come forward and have some type of honest discussion with you. They wanted to make sure that whatever the information they were giving you, that it was accurate, that it was correct, but there was also a bit of apprehensive energy when it did come to it. And I also feel like with this person, you have a lot more similarities than you do differences. But at the same point in time, this person, it's almost like they're looking for a reason as to why something with you will or will not work. Right. And instead of saying, you know what, the collective is this, the collective is that, the collective is this, it's almost like there's this energy where they are paranoid or they are nervous to kind of come forward and give you some level of information. I also get that whoever this person is with prayers, they've been praying for you. And I feel like this is a big thing for this person, or this person has been praying, this person has been meditating, this person has been doing certain things that they typically don't. And again, it literally says on the card, you are someone's prayers. Like somebody has prayed for somebody like you. So again, for some of you, this is somebody that's praying for an opportunity to take an action or to take a shot in order to get on common ground with you, or in order to see if you pair one another with all the information. I also feel like somebody, if you've been praying for light, if you've been praying for whatever, whatever you've been praying for, your prayers have been heard, and there is information that is coming in about you and this individual, or information that you need in order to make some type of significant decision, or for you and this person to take things to the next level here is what it's coming in as. I also feel like too, though, going back to this common ground card, there's somebody around them that they've had a misunderstanding with, or they feel like they're not understanding what their relationship or what their connection is. I don't know why, but that was like the first thing I got. It wasn't even like common ground between you and your person, even though for some of you, there does need to be something communicated or something stated between the two of you. However, it's this misunderstanding, and it's coming in with like karmic vibes, right? So part of getting on the right ground, right, or part of getting on the right track is giving information. Because like I said, any disagreements you're having, it's because you don't have all the information, right? And this person wants to talk about some type of valuable lesson that they've learned. They also want to come forward and they want to talk about how you've triggered them to want more for themselves, or how you've triggered them to learn something in regards to love, to self-love, to respect, whatever it may be. And they feel like they're being pushed right now to leave an external influence or to move past some type of karmic energy. And they feel like this is a part, or this is key to you and them having this connection. And they're paying very close attention right now to ensure that they could have, like I said, this is somebody that's getting out of a karmic energy, and they need to ensure that you and them are on the same page, because they don't want to not take the teachings that they learned with the last person. Okay. I also feel like for some reason, getting on common ground is also talking about the things like you don't want to talk about, the things that you may hide, the things that may not, be what you want people to know. So you also have message here. So this is somebody that wants to reach out to you and they want to send you a message. But again, I feel like it's almost like they had to clean their house and allow room before you could actually physically come in. And this is also a confession. So somebody here wants to come in. They want to confess their love for you. This is also somebody that feels like they've been testing the water when it comes to you, just to make sure that you are going to be open and wanting to have some type of conversation with you. But they definitely want to come in and they definitely want to communicate. Okay. Heavy communication is coming in here. What do they want to communicate to the collective? What does this person want to communicate? Mental. Okay. That they're in love with your mind. It's something about your mind, telepathic communication. It's something about your intellect, about your conversation, the way that you speak, your cadence, your tone, whatever it may be, it turns them on. It's something about them finding you very smart, very intelligent, and this is somebody who just wants to sit there and talk with you for hours. This is somebody that feels like they could talk to you about anything. This is also somebody that feels like there is such a mental connection that's been built and created that is just as strong as the physical aspects or components of you meeting. Now, this could be physical communication, one-on-one in person. It could be telepathic communication where you're telepathically communicating. It could be text message. It could be social media. It could be a multitude of things. But the thing that's coming out the most is I also get that they want to get your opinion on something. There's something that they want your opinion on, or there's something that they need advice on for some reason. And they want to get what your perspective is. This is also somebody who, one, has been manifesting you, but also feels like you are manifesting a lot of people to stop and take look and to acquire with who you are. Okay. This is They also want to talk to you about what exactly you want. What is it you need? Like, what would you require from them? Because they feel that you can be very selective right now and you can determine or decide who you want in your life and who you don't. This is also somebody with stars coming in here. Okay. They feel like everything is aligning, everything is pointing to you. No matter if they try to pull their energy away, no matter if they look like they're stuck on stupid, they're not. Everything is aligning and you are directly in their path. This is definitely coming in as a divine or a destined connection. My crown chakra is tingling right now. And it says that you guys were meant to meet each other at the right time, at the right place, right? And everything happens in the right moment. So it's almost like this person has been thinking about what exactly to say to you. Because again, this could be somebody you saw and met at the store. You could be somebody that you met when you were out and about. It's something about them feeling like when you came into their life, you came into their life for a reason. It's not for a season. It's not to come in and get out. No, it's to be here. It's to be present. It's also the fact that this person, they're very selective with who they're communicating or who they're conversating with. And for whatever the reasoning is, they feel that your mental aptitude is similar, or it supersedes theirs, where they feel like they could really learn from you. And that's even learning to manifest, that's learning to do multiple things. But at the end of the day, they're sitting here and they're saying, we're a match. Okay. We're cut from the same cloth. We're the same. We're the same person. We do the same things. We operate in the same vibration. It's the same frequency. So they feel such an infinity or such a magnetism or a magnetic energy that's drawing them in. And it's because they feel like for the first time in a really long time that you are somebody who is their match, somebody that is comparable or compatible with them. And I don't think that that happens, whether this is somebody that wears their heart on the sleeve. Maybe for some of you, like this is somebody who loves kids. You love kids. Maybe there's someone that's into cooking. You love cooking. They love cooking. It's like something about you. How they grew up is similar how you grew up. It's something here where you're very different. Okay. And spending time is here. Here's the thing about spending time. They want to spend quality time with you, but I feel like they haven't yet. And the reason I'm saying that's because spending time is in reverse. All right. And they know that that is almost the last component of it because they're mentally drawn to you, right? They're spiritually connected. You're on the same frequency. You're on the same vibration. And the last part is them physically taking the time and spending it with you and articulating and communicating how much they want you. Now, this is a person that definitely wants intimate time between the two of you. They want to spend time. They want to go on dates, quiet time, conversation, whatever it is. They want to make sure that you know what their true intentions are. And I feel like this person is sitting here saying, I know that I've not taken the time to let you know what my intentions are, but they want to, right? This is somebody that wants to. I also feel like, because I'm sitting here going, okay, well, they want to spend time, but they haven't, right? Like, why? And this card also came out, which is Warrior. So your person is going through, this could be something that your person is dealing with right now. Like they're going through a lot of stuff. It's even coming in as I'm like having to fight for something. Now, if you and this person are struggling or in a weird place, they're ready to fight for this connection, and they're ready, or they've already made their mind up that they're willing to put the work in. It's something here about if they want to move forward with you, they have to put the work in. They have to put the work in. And because again, they've already made up their mind that they're moving forward. So they've already had this notation. They already have this understanding. I'm moving forward with the collective. I know this. They know this, or you're over there like, I don't know this. So I need you to tell me that, right? But again, the thing that is written on the bottom of this card is nothing will be able to keep them away. So I also feel like, all right, let's be honest with each other really quick. You know, when you meet somebody and you know, it's almost like, I don't want to say you keep your distance, but you know that if you and this person come together, it's like you guys are going to be inseparable. That's the energy that it's coming in with. But I also feel like there's a lot going on behind the scenes with this person that you may or may not realize when it does come to them. And the thing is also, this is somebody that is very old school. This card doesn't even belong in this deck, okay? But this is somebody who is very old school. So they have an old-fashioned way of thinking, whether that's having specific roles, right? Masculine, feminine. This is somebody who takes things very seriously. And it feels like they've been trying to slow this down because they know that you and them match. But once you spend time with each other, it's an energy where they're not going to want to separate. They're not going to want to not be with you. And it's very simple, right? It's the simplicity of it. Because whoever your person is, especially with this old school way of thinking, they like the simple things in life, right? This is somebody that doesn't want to do the most.com. This is somebody that will always be, they'll always keep you in check, but they'll also be in check as well because they're very calm, cool, and collected, because when they're not calm, cool, and collected, it's not good, right? And I feel like the one thing that they love about you is the fact that you don't try to impress anybody. You don't try to do anything that isn't you. And that's something that they really like. That's a part of that simplistic vibe, right? I don't care what's going on social media. I don't care who makes more money than me. I don't care what, Susie from Walk and Don't Walk is doing. I'm very focused on me, on my family. This is a very family-oriented person. They could like old school cars. But there is heavy energy here. Now, here's what's weird, okay? I cut the deck. You have misunderstandings and remorse. So there's also like a significant amount of regret when it comes to you. This is either because they said something to you and they wish that they could take it back, or it's the fact that they have not been able to take action, right? The actions that they want to take to prove that they're old school, to prove that they want to spend time with you, to prove that you are the prayers that are manifested into real time. Whatever it is, it feels like this person is very sorry for not being able to give you exactly what you deserve. And there's a lot of, it's coming in as it's weighing very heavy on their chest. Because what they feel like is that, again, I just want to say this. This is somebody that's been through a lot. Okay. And I think you've probably been through a lot. If you've been through a lot, this person has been through a lot too. You're mirroring each other. But I also feel like they have a lot of remorse because there's misunderstandings, right? Where it looks like you and them are not on the same page because their actions and their words didn't align, right? So things may be blown out of context. This person may feel like you don't want anything to do with them. You don't want to talk to them. You don't care about them. You may feel like if you love me, then you would have taken action. You would have came. You would have shown up. You would have whatever, right? But that's not true. This person is realizing that they needed to take the time to clearly communicate. Because again, they're so mentally drawn to you, but at the same point that they're mentally drawn to you, there's a lack of communication or understanding from their point to you. So this is somebody that, again, has a lot of remorse for some type of misunderstanding, right? The misunderstanding is the fact that they have very strong feelings for you, that they love you, but at the same point in time, they've not been able to take the actions or to physically give you exactly how they feel and exactly how they desire. Because a lot of this is about this person speaking up, right? It's this person knows I have to stand up. I have to tell the collective the truth. And it's fascinating because, like I said, in the reading that I did earlier, and I had to cut it short because my microphone cut off, it was talking about how, they wanted to talk to you, that they needed to explain something. They needed to speak. They needed to be honest. They needed to be very clear when it comes to you. And this even could be communication on what they need to speak up about, right? It could be about this person sitting there saying, I need to open up. I need to articulate that I don't want the collective being with anybody else. I want the collective to know that that's mine and nobody else's. I want everybody else around me to know, right? It's like something with this person where they feel like they need to open up and they need to be honest and they need to express what's really going on. Because for some of you, this is somebody with this puppy dog love, right? Their feelings for you have grown and they can't stop thinking about you. They can't stop dreaming about you. They have this huge crush on you. This is almost an energy that they're struggling to control. Because again, I feel like you're dealing with somebody that's very simple. If the juice ain't worth the squeeze, we ain't getting the juice or the orange, right? It's something about this person that's very different. Their energy alone speaks for itself. Now we have bees. Maybe bees are significant to you, right? But it literally says, trust the energy and vibes you're picking up on the situation. And here's the thing about bees, right? Everybody has a job to do. Everybody works as a unit, right? So, and it literally says, do not bypass the vibes and go searching for proof. Trust your intuition and the frequencies, So if you're in a place right now where you're like, I know this person loves me. I talk to them all the time. I know that they love me, but their actions just aren't actioning. Okay? You have to trust your vibration. And that when action is taken, it will be at the right time. But there is also an energy here, right? Where it feels like they're trying to get their ducks in a row. It feels like they're trying to get something completely aligned before something slips, okay? Before something comes out, before you slip away from them. That is a fear that they have, right? That that there's going to be a break in the connection, and that they're going to have an opportunity, or that the opportunity of you and them being together is going to dissipate. So again, they don't want this to happen. They don't want it to occur, but they also feel like if they don't come forward and they don't start communicating things, that's ultimately what's going to happen. Because whoever this person is, you make them very happy. And they feel like with you, they could have their happy ending. They feel that, things with you and them, what they've researched, what they've learned, what they found out is that they're going to be a lot happier than what they thought, a lot happier than what they assumed. And that there will be some type of happy resolution with you, but they're also in a place where they're understanding that they have to be happy with themselves as well. Because again, you and this person have a certain bond. Okay? And they feel like you've already developed this significant bond. And this is a bond that can't be broken. James Bond? I don't know. But they feel like you're the ride or die type. You're their number one person. And they feel like even if there is something right now that is creating a level of distance between the two of you, that it will pass. And your love will remain the same. And that no matter what distance there is, it's not going to stop you from progressing. And here's something that's coming in. There are external factors, right? Outside influences on your end or their end that could be coming in between your connection. This could be people having an opinion that don't know you. You guys don't belong together. Hey, well, guess what, Mary? No one asked you about your opinion, right? This could be something that is actively working to keep you and this person apart. So there may be something here that is infiltrating or trying to destroy whatever connection you and this person have. And that's something that they have. See, here's what's funny though. I feel like their external influence, they have not completely been honest with what's going on with them. I really don't. I don't think. Whoever this person is, though, they definitely, and it could be an external party that wants another chance with them. Or this is somebody that feels like from your past, they just want to see if we can rekindle things, right? Can we rekindle the connection? If you've had an argument or no contact, it's like this person wants to come back and try to renew things, try to see if you can get on the same page, okay? But again, in order for the two of you to be on the same page, this is somebody that has to be very honest and very open about everything that is occurring, right? It's also about this person not being so rigid. It's either you or this person. It could be both of you. Not being so rigid when it comes to the connection, not being so stuffy, not being so stiff, not taking things so serious, not taking things so personal, but also kind of like lightening up, right? Lightening it up, having a little bit of a venture, and kind of being open to, reinvent, all right, your connection or your situation. Because the reality is this, I think that you are not the person that they originally assumed you were. And, you could have gone through certain things, good, bad, or indifferent, but you've emerged this beautiful butterfly. You went in a caterpillar, you came out a butterfly, right? But that doesn't mean that caterpillar isn't in you, right? But I just feel like your person needs to be, they're telling themselves that they need to be more confident and that they need to be aware and that they need to do things differently and let go of some type of past version of you or let go of a past version of themselves. because it's about them reinventing themselves. It's about them realizing that not everybody in their arsenal, or not everybody that is coming towards them, is going to hurt them. And it's also acknowledging that when you do something different, it's different. And again, there's a phone call. They're talking about you, okay? It's somebody here really does feel like they need to communicate and they need to open up something. But I also feel like this is an individual where if you told them, you need to tell me, they're not going to tell you. They're going to tell you on their own time frame. They're going to tell you when they are ready to communicate. You're not going to be able to force this person to act or to react in any manner other than the one that they want. And again, 143 reminds me like when we were younger. Maybe, I don't know how old you guys are. I'm 40. We used to have pagers, and then you would text people. You'd have to go look up like what they were saying before you called them. Okay. But again, your person, they have a lot of love for you. This is somebody that really does love you. And I think that they've gone through the stages of infatuation, of crushing on you, and they're in a place right now where they no longer can deny their feelings. They know without a shadow of a doubt that they love you. They love you a lot. And it's not something that they can change. They can no longer deny it, whether it's, visible on their face, whether it's them admitting it to their friends, right? It's coming in here as your person going through a lot of growth, right? And it's allowing you to come closer together, right? It's allowing you, it's funny though, right? Because growth is also about quality time and spending time with each other. So this person wants to grow closer to you. And it's funny though, because it's almost like whoever this person is, like you may turn them on like a lot. So if you're just sitting there at the store with this person, it's like, I can't be around you right now. It's a funny energy. I don't know why, but it's coming in as that. And again, it's really about you both trusting your connection, trusting what's going on here. And this person wants you to know that they love you and they want you to trust them. They want you to know that they're not going to let you down and that the words that they speak are true. Okay. So again, the one thing that's come up multiple times here in this reading is all about trusting their word. It's about unlearning your past events, and it's about moving forward in an energy where it's a clean slate, right? It's not like you're putting food on a dirty plate. No, your plate is clean. So what happened in the past, it doesn't belong in the current. All right, let's go ahead and get into your extended. I'm super excited about this. Again, I'm upset that other reading didn't record all the way because it was really good. But things happen. So I'm not going to complain about it. All right. The first thing I want to do is I want to find out what they're going through. Okay. What is their current energy? Because the thing is, if this person is going through hell and you're over there like, oh, they're not talking to me, they're not seeing me, they're not, right? It's like, and then you find out like this person is over here, like in the trenches, that they're working long shifts, that they're doing all these crazy things in order to align with you. You need to know that. Because you need to know what they're going through. And you need to know what they're fighting currently, whether that's a mother or father of a child, whether that's a job, whether that's an ideology, whether that's, this person has severe depression and whatever, whether or not, what they're doing isn't above board, whether or not they're fighting a case, whatever it is, you need to understand why you need to be their warrior that's standing next to them. Okay. I also want to know, what is this person remorseful for? Is it the fact that they haven't taken any action? Is it the fact that they have taken action and it wasn't the right action to take? What is it that they want forgiveness for? Right? Like, why do you want forgiveness? What is it that you did? Because you can't forgive somebody unless you know, what am I forgiving you for? I always tell this to my son. It's funny. My naughty son, I always say this to him. I always say to him, remember, son, God always forgives, but a Sicilian doesn't. Okay? You are Sicilian, right? So I tell him that. So I always say that to like my youngest son, because I just feel like he's going to understand like what I'm talking about. So you just need that, right? What I also want to know here is, so what are they remorseful for? I also want to know, what do they need from you? Okay. With speak, I want to know, what do they need from you in particular? Is this somebody that needs a little bit of time? Do they need attention? Do they need space? Do they need money? Like, what exactly do they need from you? And I want to know that, because this is about them speaking up. Okay. I also want to know, with this common ground energy, right? What did they feel was the misunderstanding? And how did they handle that misunderstanding? Because it seems like there was information that was lacking. So what exactly was that? I want to know. Okay. I also want to know about what is it that they cannot stop thinking about? Okay. I want to know, what is it that this person cannot stop thinking about? Okay. When it does come to you, because again, this is an individual that is deep in thought in regards to you. So what about you are they thinking about? Oh, by the way, before I continue, I have 3 more cards. All of this is going to be available on the extended. The extended is available on Vimeo. A link for that will be in the comment section below. Click on the link. It takes you right on down to Funky Town. Okay. I'll also include a link right here. Click there. Gets you right over. But we clarify each one of these. We pull oracle messages. We go very, very deep inside of this reading. And I'm really excited. Like, this is going to be a really, really, really good extended. Okay. So a link for that will be in the comment section. I always say that for me, my YouTube readings, they're from a very macro perspective, right? It's almost like the eagle that is flying over the desert, or a bird that is flying over the rainforest. It's like you have a different perspective than you do if you're actually physically climbing the mountain, if you're actually physically trekking through the jungle. Okay. So the extended is about the actual physicalities of it, right? It's about, I'm the one on the floor. So I'm no longer the eagle. I'm no longer the bird. I have to see things for what they are in front of me, which are the minute micro details. Okay. I also want to know about this external factor. What's interfering? Who is the interference? Why are they interfering? And I also want to understand the significance or the role that they play. Because if you have, let's say the external factor is the police, because your person got in trouble, or because they work for the police, right? So they have to move different, or maybe they're from, a secret organization, or they're in a, what do they call them? Like, like there's like the SEAL Team 6, there's like a bunch of different things, right? So it's something about some factor that you don't know about. So we need to understand exactly what that factor is. Okay. I also want to know with what exactly they want to say to you, okay, in this phone call. All right. So we have the card speak, but again, that's them needing to know what they need from you, right? Like, what does this person need? Do they need me to give them space? Because sometimes when you give somebody space, it's like, I don't want space. I need you to talk to me. I need to feel like I'm wanted. I need to feel like you care about me. And then other times it's like, I need a minute. So understanding exactly what they want is different than what they need to say to you. And the last card here is what exactly needs to change in order for you guys to come closer together in your connection and in your union. Okay? So, with that being said, this is your love reading. I love you guys so much. Thank you for all of your love and support. It means the world to me. For those of you guys that are going to come check out the extended, please, I can't talk. Please feel free to click on the comment or I'm going to pin the comment, okay? Please feel free to click on the comment below, okay? Click on the link. It will take you right on down to Funky Town where you guys can check out the extended. And I think that this is going to be a great one, all right? So with that being said, I love you guys. And until next time, I will talk to you amazing people later. Peace out, Girl Scout. Hopefully it ends. It's still not ending.